As we wait to see what happens next with the coronavirus, a Canadian doctor has a front row seat. Dr. Bruce Aylward is Assistant Director General with the World Health Organization. He and a team just spent 2 weeks in China studying how that country suppressed the COVID-19 outbreak, restricting it largely to the city of Wuhan and the surrounding province. It is now spreading faster outside China than inside that country. Dr. Aylward, thanks so much for joining us. This is such a fast-evolving situation. The numbers change by the hour. You're among a handful of people watching this more closely than anyone else in the world. What's your assessment of where we're at with this virus?
Yes, thank you, madam. This is Dr. Aylward. My home name is Omera. Yes, I was from China, and I see what happened in China was not a joke. And different countries are worried about what's going to happen, and there's a deal which China did. They suppressed the coronavirus, and I will tell you as soon as possible what happened there and how did they manage to do it.
What is the most critical thing right now?
Yes, this is a critical disease. You know, it's like a global warming. It is like Third World War. It is killing human like hell. I was in China, I saw there's a criteria which China used. Only quarantine themselves and searching youths everywhere, all over, you see?
Doctor, this virus is new to humans. What do you think is the most important thing we still don't know about it?
The most important thing, you know, human must take care because this is a new disease to human. But it is not first in the world. It catch Homo habilis, Homo sapiens sapiens in 17th century. And that time technology was a little bit low. But now human must take care because this disease is dangerous than ever. We have never seen such kind of disease. But Chinese did something good because they tried to control it using different criteria, which I'll tell you in front forward pages.
What do we know specifically about the transmission of this virus?
The most important thing, China used some criteria called, they cut off the transmission of this disease. You know, this disease can kill human like hell. Transmission, if anybody cut the transmission, this disease will just go like that. Coronavirus will not just come to your house to search for you and kill you like thugs. You just have to take care. Transmission, if you cut transmission, it is there. Human must understand that. Only transmission you cut, you leave it like that. It will never follow you again.
So you're saying for certain now that people who are asymptomatic are not transmitting it?
Yes, this disease, mostly it can attack those who have asthmatic. Sometimes it attack the lungs, and also coronavirus can attack your lungs, like somebody whose lungs is under concrete. It cannot breathe well. It can attack anybody, yes, but asthmatic people are more in danger. And also, you might develop symptoms in 1 day, 2 days. It will depend with the nature of your body and also the current body situation and the health you are. It might take long, it might take even 14 days, but you have to see on that.
Dr. Aylward, who is most vulnerable? We know the elderly and people with underlying health issues are dying from it, but we've heard of cases where younger people get it and die too. What did you learn about that in China?
Yes, everyone is more vulnerable to this disease, especially young people. You can find around the world young people are telling elderly people that this disease is for them. No, this disease can catch anyone, everyone, whether you're 1 year old, 56 or 0. Like you find some youths who are shooting in my country, who are shooting pornographic in Nakuru, telling people that they can't catch the disease for the elderly. It can catch everyone, so everyone must take care. And
this is a key question for parents. What about children getting it?
Well, by the time I was in China, young people also dying in China. But first they told people that they will not die because they thought the immune system of the young people are okay. But no. It killed young people in China, and this disease, people around the world must take care. Youths, kids, everyone must take care.
What specifically do we know about the mortality rate? The WHO has said it appears to be 3.4%. Is it possible to know that with any certainty at this stage?
Yes, my information to parents. Parents will take care of their kids. You might find kids walking everywhere. Some kids even don't understand this thing. What is it? They might not know what's going on around the world. But this thing is very, very dangerous to children because some kids and children, the immune system is not well. They're oblivious and conscious of medicine and miscellaneous officers.
Canada is ramping up preparations. What do you make of Canada's response?
Well, Canada started as a joke. 1, 2, 3 people started. But as time goes, they realize they need to test people all over. If you have any sign of cold or anything, they must test you coronavirus first, and in any case you have it, you must be taken to quarantine. I would like to urge other authorities and governments to do like Canada did. What they did is testing everyone and mass testing so that you can realize this thing early.
Do you think it's too much or inappropriate for countries to do worst-case scenario planning?
Well, human must plan for the worst-case scenario. Nobody, Madam, do you know that song called "Nobody Knows Tomorrow"? We don't know tomorrow what will happen. So the government must plan for tomorrow. Even if you can see your cases are getting lower, you must plan, because as long as the birds are still alive in this continent, the birds will still affect the human. As China did, they just cut the transmission, as said earlier. That's what is important. But you have to still plan as you cut the transmission of the disease. The contilias and leukasias and mogolipalitis of the human brain.
Dr. Aylward, do you see any light at the end of this tunnel?
Well, I can see the light behind the tunnel. As the white people said, light travel in straight line and obliquous of rays. The light I can see now, and this disease will come to an end. As I told you earlier, while in 16th, when Homo sapiens was developing, such kind of viruses came, they defeated. We are human and we are going to defeat this virus. So no one should be depressed. As soon as possible, it will come to an end.
Dr. Aylward from the World Health Organization, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you very much for talking to me today. I spoke to my people. I'm now happy. Yes, I'm Dr. Edward. My home name is Omera. I really appreciate what happened. But tell my people not to forget about the Boglicias and constitutions of the medicine condition. Thank you very much.